Henry G.
Which was so
top 8 our finals, which was amazing. They did such a great job.
Sadokiss and Red Eye was also another one.
Oh, I haven't heard that.
Yeah,
before.
for ESL 1 New York.
Oh, that must have been before Grants. Before Grants, yeah.
It was so good. It was such a great pairing. I don't know what it is. Sadokiss with an Englishman sounds great, but this winner's bracket sounds awesome. We're getting into SWG Slaps versus SS Awestin.
Right.
These are two guys that really know their characters inside and out. I think it's fair to say.
Definitely. I mean, Slaps has been the tried and true Ike main. He's been playing this character since Brawl. And, well, there are some things that you do miss about playing Ike in Brawl. We've seen that Slaps, especially recently, has adapted incredibly well to this new and, in some ways, improved Ike.
My first reaction was to say, I'm sorry, but clearly he's learned a lot from it. And it seems to be paying off for him. So we'll see what comes out of it. I think it's interesting to see a battle of a grown man who's throwing his weight around so heavily, not behind this massive sword, but his jabs, his throws, a lot of his pressure. But on the other hand, we have this child who has some finesse, who has some disjoints of his own, but it's all about control, about spacing, about timing.
One thing that really surprises me time and time again is actually that dash attack. I just don't understand how Slaps can get those so consistently against his opponents. And I feel like his opponents probably feel the same way as well. I mean, just look at that thing.
Yeah.
It's one of those, when I get over there, it's definitely going to hurt sort of moves. But, of course, with the archetype that Slaps is playing as, right, with Ike as a character, it's that half-grappler mentality. He gets so many of these grabs in the early game. You stop wanting to shield because of that, and that's when you catch those hands, or should I say, that big dash attack.
Yeah, that big dash attack. Or also his tilts. I mean, keep in mind is that you're right. This guy is a big guy with a threatening, burly sword, but the best way to play him is really up close and personal. But you have to play it correct. You have to play smart footsies. His reversals that are applicable, as fast as normal as his jab comes out frame 5, frame 4, something like that. And it's sometimes difficult to find the correct answers at the right time with this character. So you have to play smart. You have to play conditioning oriented. And now you have the percentage on the board. It's still really scary. At 80% and growing, you could be seeing a dead little boy right now.
Yeah,
that's on the news.
Oh,
that's on Channel 8 right now.
Christ, dude.
Little Timmy's gone.
Good Lord, man.
This is a problem.
I mean, why Timmy? Why Timmy, dude?
I mean, he looks like a Timmy to me. I don't know.
You're saying that, and I'm just like, large fries, chocolate shake.
He looks like a Timmy to me, dude.
That is not the ending of Fairly Odd Parents that anybody wanted.
Oh gosh.
But then again, nor is that fever dream that Drake Bell was in either.
Yeah,
Game 2 underway as we go on board to Duck Hunt.
Dog, I will tell you this. Hopefully, this man turns out to be Jimmy Neutron and starts using his head. Hopefully, finish him off with that forehead, particularly off of some dares to up airs into death.
Yeah, I mean, the falling up air is, of course, something that Awestin is certainly known for. That's one of his go-to KO moves. But as you've seen in this last game, he's really been integrating these off-stage PK fires more and more.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting, again, just very unorthodox edge guarding if Awestin can go and get control of the game. And right now, it's just been all about Slaps. He's been winning the neutral game time and time again here, but Awestin finally finding his moment. That's exactly what I'm talking about, Neptune, just that PK fire integration off stage.
He is so good, Awestin, man. By hitting that PK fire off stage, it sets it up so brilliantly for him to follow up with that fair and just continue to box him out, push him that much further out, and say, look, dude, you got no other options. I know how you're coming back, and just perfectly continues to edge guard. Awestin knows how to shut down options creatively.
Well, right now, that's exactly what we needed from Slaps. Shutting down the stock from Awestin and bringing this back to nearly dead even. Of course, when you're going against Ike, this percent advantage you may have can shred in an instant. But I'm waiting for that moment where Slaps is really going to be looking for some of these grabs.
Yeah, it seems like for a grappler like Ike, and I know that sounds weird, but for someone like him, he's not coming out on top. Because Austin's been doing such a good use of using double jumps, of using these footsies, of weaving in and out of his ranges, Ike, like I said, who doesn't have a ton of fast normals, is kind of stuck.
Oh, wow, Awestin. the fact that he's 2 steps ahead on wherever you go whenever that PK Thunder hits you, absolutely ridiculous. And now Slaps, I mean, the only thing that he has going for him is that rage. And Awestin, again,
God.
just perfect with the follow-ups. This man's setups.
He caught him with the billboard, that big forehead. But I don't know. That's a much better ending to what we're used to seeing. Austin's the kind of guy who learns and grows and adapts, right? He does as well as he does because he thinks creatively. He thinks differently. People kind of are still trying to figure out how to play against this guy. But we're getting into game number 3 here. It seems like we're going to get into a fun start.
I think that the big thing with how Awestin played that last game was a priority on aerials. He was playing a very air-driven game consistently, which prevented Slaps, as you mentioned before, from having really any sort of answers, especially if Slaps is trying to look for things like grabs or quick jabs. We saw Awestin just floating just outside of those ranges, and I think that that's probably going to be the game plan he's going to be employing in this game as well.
For sure. The aerial footsies games that we were talking about last game. Being able to just be outside of that threat zone, right? But forward throw takes him off to the side, and it's the same situation as previously where he's been threatening and continuously poking with PK Thunder.
Okay, quick jab string to get back. Ooh, and the forward air to regain control of the stage, but here's Awestin. Oh, Slaps. Thought he could get away with one of those counters, but that's the thing about Awestin. He's not autopiloting whenever he throws out the PK Thunder. He's in complete control. There, however, getting snuffed by the up air, and now Slaps has a stock advantage, but for how long? Awestin, a great nair, a great PK fire. And you saw it continue on, but Awestin was unable to go and contest a bit longer. Back
Kill
throw.
him, dunk him. That's how that meme goes, right?
Yeah,
nearly
like
got him, but here. So look for another back throw. He gets a bunch of headbutts here. It's not going to be enough to do it. He had excellent DI there, but I like the cutoff. Now it's a third time. How is Awestin going to look for the back throw again? This time, possibly closer to the edge, and with this increase in percentage, that's going to do it.
I was about to say he's not even going to look for the back throw. He's just going to go for an up air instead.
Nah, dog.
Fooled me. Definitely fooled me.
Didn't fool me. I got this.
Yeah.
I'm downloaded. I'm in this brain.
And Austin's
this big
definitely,
forehead.
And Austin's definitely downloading as well. Right now, taking that control that Slaps had in that first stock almost entirely away. He has a great deal of momentum. Slaps cutting that short, seeing Awestin wanting to approach with the grab, gets the down tilt. And Austin's trying to turn things around with the aerials of his own.
What a scrap, dude. You remember how controlled and confined that we just previously saw that stock come to an end. Meanwhile, it's just turned into the Wild West, and these guys are just roaming free. They're going nuts.
Slap's not even trying to go for the counters now. He's trying to avoid Awestin. That's a smart get-up attack. He hadn't gone for that that option the entire game.
That wasn't sweet spotted at all, and now he's just continuing to pester. He says, hey, come higher. See what happens.
Another get-up attack here. At this high of a percentage, I have to wonder.
You don't got to wonder anymore, man. That billboard showed up, take him off the top, and blasted this man into Mars.
Why Mars?
Because Earthbound and the theme of spaciness. That's the game. It's called Mother. I don't know if you heard of it.
Yeah, we can double swap.
Yeah.
We can double swap. Great commentating so far. I'm going to be back on.